Hey everybody, welcome to a new Legend of Mushroom video. We got a big announcement coming really damn soon, or rather just a massive update which is going to be dropping on the 27th of August, right? So in a couple days now, we're going to have some new systems. First of all, there's going to be a new weekly mode which we will be taking a deep dive really soon in this video, as well as a new system added to the game which is called Guardian, right? So let's find out what these things are going to be like. Let's go. Freeze! Download Legend of Mushroom through Apptoid right now and enjoy bonuses of up to 35%. As you accumulate these bonuses, you'll be able to use them to buy things for you instead of actually using your real money like we are showing right here. All you need to do is go to Google and search for Aptoid, click on the first link that appears and download it. As you download Aptoid, it will install in your device. Once it is installed, go ahead and search for it in your device, and then within it, go ahead and search for Legend of Mushroom. Go ahead and click on Legend of Mushroom within Aptoid and download it and install it in your device. Then head on over to Google Play and search for Upcoins wallet and download it and open it up. Here in the Apptoid wallet, you will be able to see your current balance, as well as input my promo code Midway1, which will get you an extra 5% bonus whenever buying anything in Legend of Mushroom. There is a guide down in the description, and the code is also down here on the screen as well as in the description, so go ahead and get it now and start earning more value for your money. Alright, here we go. We are on the official Discord with the content creators sneak peek, so we can discuss a little bit of what is to come, right? So first of all, we have a bunch of events announced for September. We do not have the calendar for September just yet, so you can assume some of these are going to be the gacha, but I would otherwise say not really, because we have one thing over here which is going to be very important: the 1.5 anniversary event, which is going to be coming soon enough. It's a login reward. Just log in and there's going to be some new stuff. There is also a chance to get an all new magic lamp skin. I don't know why a chance. I guess it's just going to be a bit of a gacha coming together with it, but we also have a bunch of other events starting on the 2nd of September, which, by the way, it's a Tuesday, right? So it's not a Friday. That's why I'm not thinking it's going to be a gacha. We do not have any of these events starting on Friday, when usually gachas start in Legend of Mushroom. Anyways, we also have a gourmet party, probably just a little bit of a mini game. It does say complete the server orders for a chance to earn mysterious chest rewards, yada yada yada. Limited star hero pool, so you're gonna be able to get limited time heroes for the star array, if I'm not mistaken, right? We've had actually, yeah, some of those might be coming here, but I'm more thinking it's probably gonna be pals. The pool is limited to exclusive draw items, draw tickets, and hero star tokens for the permanent pool that cannot be. Okay, so it's going to be new star heroes for the star array system, right? So either you spend your money during this time, or you probably will miss out. Then we also have a part collection minigame here for a couple days. Collect the 5 types of parts, which are listed over here, and then eventually unlocking the part collection reward, which is going to be a mech box. The mech box is going to be giving you a chance of obtaining the artifact Sovereign Dragon, and then gems and some other rewards, right? So I guess there's also going to be a gacha related to this if there is an artifact, so you might want to be able to pay to win your way through this. We do not know what this artifact is like unless it's already in the game, which I do not think so. And we finally have another event over here, also starting on the 2nd of September, which it reads: awaken machines and roll out pilot mechs with shroomies and start a mechanical storm. This could be a gacha. It does sort of read like a gacha, but I don't know. I don't think any of these events in particular are going to be the gacha. They might have moved the gacha this week. Maybe it's not even this week because of the 1.5 year event. So anyways, that is it for the introductory section of this video. Let's move on to the big reveals. So as I was saying, we have 2 very big updates coming to the game. The first one is going to be the new weekly mode called Drakebone Sanctum, which I'm assuming it's going to be a new dungeon. If we scroll all the way down here, there is always the coming soon, right? So it's going to be something that's rotating weekly. Let's read through it, right? So it's a cross-server team adventure. Team up with other shroomies to explore mysterious realms and challenge powerful foes, and random events for rich rewards. Okay, so it's going to be unlocked whenever your server is old enough. We already know that. And then it's going to be unlocked based off of the server's launch date. So yeah, whatever. If your server is not old enough, you're not going to be getting it right away. Anyway, so requirements: servers launched at least 41 days ago, or characters being at least level 100. So it's going to be a little bit hard to be able to get into this. You're not going to be able to participate unless you're already kind of in the late game, I would say. Level 100 is pretty much late game, depending on your server, of course. Now, this mode includes 3 phases. Team Up, Exploration, and Settlement. So let's read through them real quick. Phase Team Up, this mode is going to be unlocking on Tuesdays, and then you're going to be able to just review your match servers. So it's like just wait for the thing to happen. Then you create a team of 1 to 4 or just join another team, which may only include players from your server. Okay, so just start a team and that's it. Let's go. Phase 2, it's going to be starting on Wednesday and it's going to be lasting all the way up to Friday, and it's called the Exploration Phase. I'm assuming this is where most of the gameplay is going to be happening. So you can use stamina to explore the maps during 10 a.m. to 22 p.m. server time. I guess the AM, PM doesn't really matter here. And anyways, encounter various events, chests, monsters, random events, and shroomies, and obtain item rewards and personal points. Okay, each team member has an independent exploration progress, but you may assist each other. So, yeah, you kind of do help each other out, but it's mostly about you yourself being powerful. Now, this map includes 3 floors. The higher floors are more difficult, but grant better rewards. And during the event, you will always start from the floor 1, and after the daily exploration phase begins... Okay, that's it, after the daily exploration phase begins. Anyways, so you are going to be reset to the lower floor every day. Used to require a number of Drake scale guides to unlock the next floor. You cannot return to the lower floors on your own. Not really sure what this means, if you can be assisted somehow. Anyways, you may encounter other roomies in floor 3. Once defeated, the other roomies in floor 3 will be sent back to floor 2. Okay, so there is PvP actually in this whole thing, but just once you do finish up all the other floors. Now you can still join or create a team in the exploration phase, but you cannot disband or leave a team or remove teammates. So whatever team you join into, that is it for that week. Then finally, settlement. The event will end at basically 10 p.m. on Fridays, with the rankings settled and the rewards issued. So there's going to be personal rankings based off of your personal points you will obtain via defeating PvE monsters and other shroomies exploring caves in the map, and then the team ranking based off of the number of Drake hair parts obtained by all team members. So the sources of these things are defeating other players and defeating certain monsters on floor 3 and entering floor 3, right? So you will only really be able to do this if you do get to the top of the thing. If you're stuck in like floor 1 and 2, you're only going to be counting for your personal rewards. That is kind of okay, I guess. Now, battle rules of this whole thing. Base stats, your attack and HP in this mode are determined by your all-time highest power. So you are like sort of like whatever explosion of power you have during the time is not going to be impacting this event. Dragon cores come in different levels, which provide different percentage bonuses to boost your attack and HP. Dragon cores can obtain via defeating PvE monsters and other shroomies and exploring caves in the map. So you can scale up your power once within the game system that week by accumulating some of these boosts, you could call them. PvE battle, compare your attack with the target's HP, earn items upon victory and suffer no loss upon failure. Okay, so yes, just pretty simple. If you're able to kill the enemy, you win. That's it. PvP battle, compare your attack with the target's HP. So that is the metric. If you have more attack than the target's HP, I guess you win. Alright. PvP battles are settled outside the mode, concluding HP based on the battle results and certain algorithms. So that's going to be a little bit complex. Not sure if there's going to be an actual battle, thinking about it, the way this sounds. Defeat other shroomies to steal their Drake heart parts and dragon cores. If you're defeated, you lose 1 Drake heart pact and 1 dragon core of the highest level and return to floor 2. So there's a big penalty in PvP, but remember, you can only really do PvP in floor 3. So it's like you're gonna be going down and up and down and up and down and up. That's kind of the whole thing, right? So far it looks like a decent system. It's more PvP focused, I would say. I guess most of the action is gonna be happening on floor 3. That is it for the Drakebone Sanctum. Let's move on now to the new system, the Guardian. Now the Guardian sounds more like just a permanent boost to the power of your character in Legend of Mushroom. Let's read through it real quick, right? So deploy Guardians to activate hidden potential. Summon for special rewards in the Guardian Festival. That's just how it reads. Same requirements, you need to be level 100 and your server needs to be at least 41 days old. Now the way you access it is the right side arrow on the main screen gear. That's what it says, right? So thinking about it, it's gonna be somewhere here in the panel. Not too sure right now. Honestly, we'll just find out in a couple days, right? Today is the 25th, so 2 days more from the point that I'm putting out this video. Anyways, Guardians come in 6 qualities from low to high, and there's a big bunch of things here explained. Only the first 4 qualities will be available after this update, and it's gonna be more later. Please wait for further notice and more schedule for the other qualities. It's gonna be basically just tiers of strength, I'm assuming? Yep, that's kind of cool. Then, Guardian, the gameplay. You can summon Guardians with free daily attempts and use diamonds to buy summon stones. So it's another gacha, guys. It's another gacha, it's another power source, more ways of spending your money. Guardians fight alongside you with the combat skill, combat passive, deployment bonus, and remold skill, whatever that is. Guardians activate these effects upon deployment, so it's a permanent boost to your character, that's it. Guardians come in different qualities, if we already talked about, and their abilities and support effects will increase with their quality. So, what battle assistance do they do? After the battle starts, your Guardians will be summoned, and summoning enters cooldown. So they can die, I'm assuming. Each summon grants a damage boost for the character. Deployed Guardians provide deployment bonuses and remold skill bonuses. Hero Soul Guardians grant 30% of the deployment bonus and remold skill bonus even if they are not deployed. So there's like a different kind of, just a different kind of guy, right? So that's probably the more powerful one. Yeah, that's the more powerful one. Guardian attacks and enemy Guardians for... Guardian attacks enemy Guardians first in battles and only move to the other targets once the enemy Guardian is defeated. So it's like a separate battle on its own, and then once you do kill the enemy Guardian, then you go for the main guy, just like having Clone Strike, I'm assuming. Then Guardian merge. Okay, low quality Guardians can be merged into high quality Guardians step by step. Each merge costs several Guardians of required quality and star level. So you go from like bottom tier to the higher tier in a bit of a pyramid. Hero Soul Guardians cost extra prismatic stones to merge, so you're gonna be having to spend some extra money for that, I'm sure. The merge result inherits all existing skills of the main Guardian, and any new remote skill grants random stats. Cool! Now, remold skills. What is this? Each Guardian has remold skills, which increase with their quality, and new remold skills unlocked at designated star levels. Remold skills provide stat bonuses. You can use remold stones to refresh remold skills, so you can change them, and choose to replace them or continue remolding. It sounds pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. And then exclusive bonus events, so whenever a new system is released, there's gonna be an event. So there's gonna be an event duration of 3 days after the Guardian system unlocks, and this is gonna be a matter of completing daily tasks to obtain extra summon stones, so you are gonna be able to get more Guardians out of the system. So pretty straightforward, just more power for you, more gachas. And last but not least, we also have some optimizations over here. Class tag, add the display of subclass icon on the character profile, family brawls, roomy farm, and other scenes, so you don't have to click in their actual profile to see what they are playing. That's pretty cool. Parking Wars, increase the max decoration level in Parking Wars from 15 to actually from 10 to 15. That's actually pretty cool as well. And increase the purchase limit in Parking Wars from 30 to 120. Oh my god, you can really go deep into these things now. All right, and then bug fixes. Fix an issue where the total senses in Divine and Ritual would incorrectly display if the language was set to Russian. This did not affect the calculation of the sense times. Now, yeah, it's now fixed, so you can all now see your number, whatever. And then fix an issue where some damage would be lost when bosses' HP bars switch in multi-level boss dungeons, like Lava Behemoth. After the update, your damage in these dungeons will actually be increased. Okay, so the calculation was really wrong in this one. Anyways, that is the whole thing, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. There's a lot of stuff in this update coming really damn soon, again on the 27th, so we'll be covering these things once they do drop in the game. Hopefully you got the good luck in the gachas coming along, and I'll see you on the next video. Like, subscribe, and that's it. Bye bye. See you, everybody.